It's the Diamond K Morning Show here on RadioOnFire.com. Thank you for joining me. Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by yours truly, Diamond K's Club Music Christmas, now streaming on Apple Music and Spotify by searching Diamond K Club Music Christmas. So, Azealia Banks and Remy Ma have been going back and forth, throwing major shade at each other. And it all stemmed over this Nicki Minaj beef. I guess it's been going like really personal between Remy and Azealia Banks. This whole new wrinkle added into this Nicki Minaj feud. Now, Azealia Banks decided to use social media to air out some of her feelings about Remy Ma. She's posted this very long text photo detailing Remy's lack of status in relationship to Nicki Minaj, and even clowned her about being on a scripted reality show. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think that it must have hit close to home for Remy Ma, because she came back with all guns blazing. She essentially said that since Remy's been released from jail, that all she's done is come at Nicki, and she hasn't made any hit songs per se. And so you can't deny that. That is actually the case. She also went on to say that Remy Ma is obsessed with Nicki Minaj, and she said she's not that important to female rap. He kept calling her a Nicki Minaj stan, referring to Remy Ma. And she talked about the fact that she's on a scripted reality show, and said that you try to come for females, blah, blah, blah. She said that she's gassed up, referring to Remy Ma. Somebody's gassed Remy Ma, and Remy Ma is on the Chitlin circuit. Very interesting things that she said. Of course, Remy Ma is definitely not somebody that's just going to sit back and take that kind of abuse, if you will. So Remy Ma responded, and Remy Ma responded very swift and hard. She went on and did a live, but she also posted some text messages that were very damning. Now, these were personal things that Azealia Banks sent and communicated with Remy Ma over the course of the last year or so. Now, she was referring in the text messages to not being able to pay her bills and not knowing what to do in the business. Speaking about RZA shutting down some deals that she had on the table, and also the white guy spitting on her. We talked about these things last year when they were going on, and Azealia Banks has already owned up to these things. But I think that more damaging, I guess, was just the fact that Remy posted these things, and Azealia came at Remy knowing that she had sent these things to her. So it's kind of surprising. But initially, my thoughts on it is that I agree with Azealia Banks, of course, because people that support Remy Ma and her movement, Remy Ma has not made hit records since she's been released from jail. The attention that she did gather was on the back of Love and Hip Hop, this is also something that Azealia Banks said in her back and forth with Remy Ma. Now, also in these text messages, Azealia Banks was speaking negatively about Nicki Minaj. But, girls and men and people can go from being friends and not being friends, cool and not being cool. Let's not forget that Remy Ma's new best friend, Lil' Kim, and Remy Ma have had back and forth, and they're friends now. So I'm sure there's some text messages floating around somewhere where they're both speaking negatively about the other one. A lot of people speak about the fact that Azealia Banks is a little bit, she kind of goes off. She's Gemini, so I think that some things can come with that. But Azealia Banks, in the text messages from 2016 to Remy, trying to get Remy on a song, all different types, saying that she's dealing with depression. These are all things that Azealia Banks has admitted to in the past. Now, posting these text messages from Azealia at a very low point in her life does not address the things that Azealia said about Remy Ma. It doesn't. So they went back and forth, and there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of cattiness, but very, very entertaining. I would hope that some music comes out of this. That's the thing that needs to happen. We got the back and forth, and it's very entertaining. But you saw how Cam and Mace went back and forth, and they had the whole internet buzzing with music. I would like to see these ladies get things popping with music. The back and forth on social media is cool and all that, but I definitely would like to see some some bars here. Now, Azealia also responded to Remy after Remy posted these text messages saying she'd already owned up to the things that were revealed. She also threw jabs at Remy and kept referring to her as auntie and telling her that Remy Ma is one of her favorite rappers, but she's over Remy bashing everyone for being fake when she stars on a scripted reality show. I'd like to see Remy address that because that is a fact. Now, she also threw shade at Remy's artistry, telling her, the Bronx MC that is, to step your art up. I don't know if this is going to go away anytime soon, but it is very entertaining. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. If you miss any episode of the Diamond K Morning Show or any other Radio on Fire show, you can visit radioonfire.com to watch us on demand. Click radio shows and the name of the show that you want to see, and you can catch up on all those episodes right there.